Well, hello and good morning from Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City International Airport. I'm just outside the Thai Airways desks there on the other side of the camera, and it doesn't look like check-in has started here for today's flight to Bangkok. This video, I'm going to be taking you all the way from Ho Chi Minh City to London with Thai Airways, and I'll be trying out their A330 and their 777-300 ER economy product. I can't wait to get stuck into this flight and really see what Thai offer on long-haul economy flights. Well, there we go. So it took about 30 minutes to get through, but finally I have checked my bag in and yeah, I'm on my way to security. Well, short story, I'm through security. Long story is that it took an absolutely enormous amount of time to get through. The queues were huge and yeah, I was probably in the queue for about 45 minutes before I actually ended up finally getting through. But I'm through and yeah, I'm going to try find this lounge and see what it's like. So if you're currently thinking, how the hell is he in a lounge when he's flying economy, then your thoughts are totally valid, completely valid. And yeah, because normally economy passengers are not entitled to lounge access. So how am I in this lounge? I'm in this lounge because of this thing. This is the Lounge Club VIP lounge access card. And you'll all now be thinking, oh, it's mega expensive, you've got to pay loads of money for it. What I'm here to tell you is that it is free for 1 year. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a link in the bio to an article I wrote on the credit card showing you how you can get this and how you can get the credit card to start saving money on your flights. So I actually have a really about an hour stopover in Bangkok, which means any delays are not good. However, I've just looked at the board here and the 10:05 to Bangkok is delayed by 20 minutes. It's just gone up from 15 minutes actually, and you see there it says delayed. So I have an hour stopover. And yeah, a delay is really not going to be good. So as it stands with a 20-minute delay, might have about 40 minutes. We'll see what happens. Okay, so boarding was meant to start about 10 minutes ago, and as you can see, I'm actually tracking the flight here on Flight Radar 24. As you can see here, it's that plane highlighted, and it's still circling outside Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, 10 minutes. Boarding was meant to start. I don't think it's going to arrive for another 10-15, so we're looking at possibly a half an hour, 40-minute delay, which will mean that as soon as I get to Bangkok, it's off the plane, sprint to the gate, and yeah, we'll see if I get it. I'm not too worried because I know that if I do miss the flight, Thai will rebook me because it's not my fault, but still, I'm kind of ready to get home now, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, it may be over half an hour late now, but as you can see, here is our A330 finally pulling into stand. Thanks. Hi there. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. First flight.
Thank you very much. Welcome on board this Thai Airways A330, where, as you can already see, the legroom is not fantastic. What I do like about the cabin is that it is configured in a 2-4-2 setup, which makes the cabin feel quite spacious, as you can see. In front of us here we have our relatively small IFE screen, a tray table, seat pocket, and then beside us here we have our remote control. The view, I have to say, is pretty nice. I selected this seat, which is just the third row of economy, and the view looks pretty nice, to be honest.
Okay, so boarding started about 15 minutes ago, meaning that I have about 10 minutes now to get through whatever security checks they need to do and and to get to the gate. Here we go.
London C10, go straight and go up.
London. It's a pretty huge walk, to be honest. And I've got 10 minutes. If I'm honest, I don't think I'm going to make it at all. Okay, through security and I got 5 minutes. They said last called. 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. I think I've made it. I got about 3 minutes. So 40 to London. Still not much time though. But I can definitely see people down there, which means I'm good. And there we go. It turns out in the heat of the moment, I did something stupid and I left my backpack at security. So they're holding my suitcase down at the gate and I have to run back to security to get my bag. So I made it back to the gate and I got my bag from security and just in the final stages of boarding now. So I'm very happy that I actually made it and even more surprised that I actually made it onto this flight. Well, how's that for a terribly, terribly poured beer? I've gone for Heineken, and they also give you a pack of cashew nuts. So we made it on board. Sorry I didn't have time to do too much commentary up until now. It was very hectic running through Bangkok airport, but I made it on board, very luckily. And I have a beautiful, beautiful view over there of the GE90, as you can see. We've taken off out of Bangkok about 20 minutes ago, and we're ready to embark on this 11.5-hour journey to London. I'm going to be honest, I'm absolutely knackered from all this travelling I've been doing. I've been away for about 3-4 weeks now, and I'm definitely ready to get some sleep on this flight. First impression of the cabin is okay. Space is really not excellent. My knees are right pushed against the seat in front of me. I love the view, very happy with that, and so far drinks and food service looks okay. But yeah, I'm going to try and get as much sleep as I can on this flight, but I'll try not to miss the food service, which I want to show you. So that's the dinner service now finished, and I have to say it was pretty nice. The chicken I went for over the pork was relatively spicy. In fact, it was very spicy, which I didn't like too much. But yeah, overall I think the dinner service was pretty good. The lunch service even was pretty good, with a nice salad and cake to go with it. On the drinks, I've gone for a gin and tonic, and I'm currently watching Invictus, the film about Nelson Mandela. The IFE selection wasn't incredible. I saw this and I haven't seen it yet, and everyone seems to talk about it, so I thought I'll definitely watch this film. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen from one of 4 toilets behind the front economy cabin that I'm currently sitting in. I thought I'd come somewhere a bit more private where I could actually speak without pissing off a lot of passengers. The lights have now gone out in the cabin, so I felt a bit bad, you know, filming and definitely turning a light on so that you could see me. So I've come to the toilet. How glamorous, I know. I thought I'd just update you on what happened in Bangkok, seeing as I probably didn't make it that clear when I was filming in quite a hurry. So I was very heavily delayed in Ho Chi Minh by about 40 minutes, 30 minutes, which meant that once we got off the flight, there was a couple of other passengers on this flight as well who made it as well. We literally had to sprint to the transit area, and then we had to go through security and sprint all the way back to gate C10 it was. So it was quite a long way to get back. And obviously, because I was in such a hurry, I ended up leaving my backpack at security, which had my laptop in, it had my chargers in, it had pretty much everything. So I told the gate staff, they knew because someone had called them and told them. So I ran back, got it, and then came back to the gate. And literally, I was like the last passenger to board. So I was very, very lucky that we were actually 15 minutes delayed or something. Yeah. Anyway, now we're on this flight. It's a very long flight, 11 and a half hours. We've been in the air for about 2 hours and 15 minutes now, so we still got a very solid amount of time to go. I'm watching a film called Invictus about Nelson Mandela and the South African rugby team. It's very interesting. And as soon as that's finished, I think I'm gonna try and get as much sleep as possible. Now, the leg room really isn't fantastic. The space is quite tight, and there's 3 people in my row, so I'm not too sure how much sleep I'm gonna get, but I'll definitely try my best and yeah, see how much we can get. Now I need to go to the toilet, so probably only fair that I turn the camera off, and I will see you when I wake up.
Well, hello guys, so we're about 5 hours to go now out of the full 12, and the lights have just turned back on for the first time in about 6-7 hours. I didn't manage to get any sleep at all. Holding my holding my polo like this because I'm not sure if you can hear me over the G90 sound. Thank you very much. Hot towel. Very hot towel. Yeah, as I said, so we're about 5 hours now before coming into land. I didn't manage to get any sleep. I could not get comfortable at all. But yeah, I've managed to watch a couple of films, listen to some music for a bit, and yeah, I have to say I'm getting extremely bored. We've now been on this plane for about 6 hours. And yeah, I'm feeling very cramped and definitely a little bit hungry. Could definitely do with another food service, but yeah, all in all, I'm definitely excited to come into land. Thank you very much. Well, here we are. Here is our second meal of the day. We've got another bread roll, and the options were vegetable stew or a chicken stew. So even though I've eaten a lot of chicken today, I went for the chicken stew, which is in there. Another bottle of water, cake by the looks of it, and a fruit salad in there as well. Very little leg room, and my legs are definitely starting to hurt. In terms of a view, let's have a look. Looks pretty cloudy outside. I didn't really feel tired for pretty much the whole flight, and then literally as we were going over Amsterdam, suddenly I got this wave of tiredness, and yeah, I just had to keep myself awake because, you know, we're literally half an hour away from landing at that point, so yeah. That was a bit annoying. Well, there we have it. We've now landed at London Heathrow, and that concludes a mammoth 16 hours of travelling today. Don't get me wrong, Thai's economy product is a lot better than several other economy products out there, but after 16 hours, my knees are absolutely knackered. I haven't had any sleep because I just could not get into a comfy position. The food was pretty good. I wouldn't call it amazing. It's not the best I've ever had, and I rarely saw the crew. Overall though, I'm definitely happy to be back, and it has been an enjoyable flight, and the seat and cabin are definitely laid out nicely. I'm quite lucky to be in the front cabin here, which is much more private. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
So we finally landed here in London and I've made a friend, Chai. Say hi to my followers.
Hi all. Hi Raj.
He was sitting in my row and it turns out he loves reading and watching flight reviews as well. So what did you think of the flight?
It's a very good flight.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, very long though.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah.
Didn't get to sleep.
No, exactly. Did you watch a lot of films?
I think I watched 5 films.
You watched 5? See, I watched 3 and I was proud of that. He watched 5. Anyway, very nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you.
So I've spent 15 hours now in Thai Airways economy class, and what did I think? I think the crew were a tad lackluster. I'll be honest, I didn't see a huge amount of them. The food was good, definitely better than a lot of economy meals I've eaten, but definitely not the best. I have to say it was not very flavourful and the selection wasn't very good. It was usually just vegetables or chicken, so I ended up eating a lot of chicken. The seating was good. I was very lucky to be sat in the front cabin of the economy class, which is only 7 rows. So obviously it's set up in a 3-3-3 configuration, but because it's only 7 rows, it feels quite cozy, it feels quite small. So if you are flying Thai's 777 in economy class, then be sure to select rows 31 to 37, because I think that definitely is the best and definitely is the smallest cabin, and you get off quickly as well. So yeah, overall I've had a good time. My legs are definitely feeling it, and I'm definitely ready to go home and looking forward to my next business class flight where I can stretch out my legs. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video, and thank you very much for watching all the videos from my Asia trip this summer. If you like them, be sure to go through and like them all, share, subscribe and all that, because there is so much more coming your way. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time.